What's going on, my family and friends? What's going on, YouTube world? How you guys are feeling today? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day so far. Hope you guys are having a beautiful week thus far. Man, today is Tuesday. This your boy Chris coming back with you with another video. Once again, I'm here by the lake, just relaxing, enjoying this beautiful day. So listen, I want to get into this video. So as you read the title, um, I want to talk about this situation here that happened here in North Carolina, in Charlotte, North Carolina. That happened. I think this story happened last week, but it's just now getting the news coverage this week for some reason. But listen, so in Charlotte, North Carolina, there is a 25-year-old young woman by the name of Tyra Crosby. She was shot and killed by a 50-year-old woman who came home to find this young 25-year-old Miss Tyra Crosby in her home. Now, you are probably asking, so what happened? Okay, so according to Miss Tyra Crosby, the mother of this 25-year-old young woman, stated that she was lured back to this young man's house where she met the young man at a club. Somehow they ended up back to his house. And so I guess while they were there in the house, the wife, the wife came home and found the young lady there in the home with her husband and shot and killed this young lady right there on the spot. Now, this young woman by the name of Stephanie Alexander, 51 years of age, is a married woman. Now, I guess, I guess her husband and the 25-year-old were out partying, and I guess somehow, I don't know how the wife ended up coming back home. I don't know how the young lady ended up back into this woman's home, but the mother stated that she believed that the husband somehow lured her back into the home where him and his wife stayed. Didn't have any idea that this man was married and had a wife, and didn't know that she was going to a married couple's home. And this is according to the story of the mother, Miss Tyra Crosby. So the story goes according to Tyra Crosby's mother, which her name is Tanya Hopkins. Tanya Hopkins stated to the police that her daughter called her in the middle, in the middle of the beating and the torturing, and she can hear her daughter in the background being beaten and tortured by this couple or by the wife. So the mother stated she can hear her daughter being beaten, tortured, while the daughter was yelling and screaming to the mom. And the mother stated that she can hear Miss Stephanie Alexander tell her daughter that she's going to kill her for being in her home. So therefore, in fact, Miss Stephanie Alexander shot and killed 25-year-old Tyra Crosby inside of her home, and then called the police, 911, and informed the police that she shot and killed someone who was in her home. They came, arrested the young lady, Stephanie Alexander. She later bonded out, right? She bonded out on a $250,000 bond. And she was back home the same exact night. Now, the celebration of life of this young lady, Tyra Crosby, was held on Monday, which was yesterday, July the 24th, at the Greater Temple Baptist Church there in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'm talking about this story because there's so many things that I can take from this story. But let me just say this. Here in the state of North Carolina, right? Man, getting involved in someone's marriage, getting involved in someone's husband, wife, or whichever, that carries a serious penalty here in North Carolina. Now, what do I mean it carries a serious penalty? Don't you know in the state of North Carolina, there are people here that they will kill you if they find out that you are having an affair with their husband or wife. They will kill you, and they will go back and say that they kill you under the law that North Carolina has, which is alienation of affection. Now, alienation of affection doesn't mean that you can go and kill somebody just because you caught them messing around with your husband or your wife. It doesn't mean that. It means that you can actually sue somebody if they cause any corruption, any type of disruption, any breakup within your marriage. You can actually sue that person, and that person will be held liable, right? But there are some people who takes it upon themselves, allow this situation here, and they will take it upon yourself and they will take care of you themselves. And I don't know what it is here in North Carolina, but man, when you get caught messing with somebody's wife or husband, man, they take it very seriously, especially here in North Carolina. There are so many stories where the husband or the wife have came home and saw the other person and either kill the person, shot at the person, or kill the person, or actually kill the husband or the wife. These type stories happen a lot here in North Carolina. It happens a lot. So I say that to say this, man. This young lady who lost her life, I'm pretty sure she had no idea, man, where she was going, who she was going, if the young man was married or not married. Didn't even know, didn't know anything, you know what I'm saying? She was just walking into a blind situation, didn't have any idea the wife coming home. I don't know if the husband knew the wife was coming home or not. We don't know any of that. But what I will say to you is this. I am now 49 years of age. When I was in the club scene in my early 20s, I'm talking about in my early 20s. Let me tell you something. When I went to the club, I never went to the club to meet anybody. I never went to the club to go home with somebody. And during my time of coming up, going to the club, being in the club scene back in the day, our parents always told us, man, when you go out, never go home with nobody. Always go home with the same people that you came with, right? Now, I don't know if this young lady came with anybody or not. I don't know. We don't know that much details of the case. But ladies, listen, when you out in a club, when you out at a gathering, when you out at a bar, a party, if you came with your friends, leave with your friends. If you came by yourself, leave by yourself. Never ever go home with anybody. Ladies, never go home with a man from a club or a party or a bar. Fellas, don't go home with a woman that you met from a club, from a bar, or from a party. Because you never know what you are walking into. That's a absolutely no-no. And I thought nowadays in 2023, I didn't think people still do that. I didn't know you go to a club or a party or bar and then you meet somebody and then you go home with them. No, I didn't think people still do that. But now that you know, if you know better, you do better. So let me just say this one more time. Ladies, fellas, do not go home with somebody that you met at a club, a bar, or a party. If you came by yourself, leave by yourself. If you came with friends, you leave with friends. And that is just the number one rule actually when you're going out on the town to have a good time. Right? That's the number one rule. Be careful. Be careful while you out here having a good time out on the town, whether you with yourself or you are with your girlfriends. And unfortunately, man, this is a very, very, very sad situation. And by the time you guys get this video, or by the time this video circulate, this story will probably be old. I'm pretty sure this story is going to be old because this is a new channel, and the algorithm is not going to pick this particular channel or my videos up right now because this is a new channel, and the algorithm dedicate to high traffic volume channels first, and I understand that. All right, so like I said, man, this is a developing story. This is a big story here in North Carolina, but I've seen it on CNN as well. So this story has definitely reached uh, the the national headlines. But here in North Carolina, this is a very, very big story, and the reason why it's a very, very big story because these type situations happens a lot here in North Carolina. It happens a lot, you know. So I definitely praying for both sides of the family. I wish both sides of the family. I just wish both sides of the family. I I just pray for both sides of the family. You know, I don't want to say nothing um, wrong that might shade either sides of the family. So I wish both sides of the family luck. The young lady who was killed, 25-year-old Tyra Crosby, you know, definitely send condolences out to your family, your mom, your parents, and also Stephanie Alexander, the woman who actually shot the young lady. You know, I pray that, you know, whatever God has planned for this situation, I just allow God to let his will be done. Whatever happens is going to happen in this situation, you know. So I pray for all sides. And with all of that being said, guys, listen. Love yourself. Love yourself. And be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful out here in this world. Because this is a mean, cruel world that we're living in right now. Right? And especially with everything that's going on with the Carly Russell situation. You know, so there's a lot going on out here, people. So listen, you guys be safe out here. Take care of yourself. Look out for yourself. And look out for others as well. All right. So, on that note, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Continue to be blessed. Um, if you shall encounter any negativity this week, just put a smile on your face and keep it moving, right? Because we all know trouble don't last always. Get out there, love somebody today. Check on somebody today. Put your arms around somebody. Tell somebody that you love them today. All right? And on that note, this is your boy Chris. I'm signing off. You guys stay cool because it is definitely hot here in North Carolina. It's actually hot everywhere. All right. So you guys stay cool, man, and be blessed. And until the next video, I will see you then. And I do have 2 new subscribers. Um, But on my next video, I'm going to shout them out because I need to make sure that they actually hit the notification bell. So when I drop this video and shout them out, you know, they can know that I shout them out. So I want to say again, thank you to the new subscribers. And if you are new here, if you're just stopping by, if you're just looking, I want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And don't be a stranger. Come back to see me. All right? And again, thank you for your time. You guys have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful week. And remember, if nobody haven't told you that you are beautiful, let me be the first to say that you are. Have a beautiful day. And let's get a little bit of this view.